Welcome back for some more Final Fantasy the Pixel Remaster. Here we are in the Chaos Shrine, about ready to take on the second element of the Fiends. I believe Marlith is her name. The Fiend of Fire, either way, whatever her name is. Oh, she's got a really cool, yeah, Marlith. Alright, yeah, she has a pretty dang cool character design. I think Tiamat of all the Fiends is my favorite, though. Alright, let's see. Giant's Gloves, absolutely. You go ahead and throw a strength tonic on the boy there. And haste. Buff up him, and then we'll buff up the knight, and we should be able to take her down pretty quickly. Attack. Strength tonic on you. Let's save haste and just go temper on you. Whoa, look at that damage. Uraga, how much is that gonna hurt? Not too bad. It wasn't bad at all, really. Attack, attack. Let's go with some healing with you. And temper on you. Just in case. No, we don't even need it. Down she goes. We got her. Is it me? Is it just me, or the death animation's a little longer the second time around now that we fight these guys? Seems like they are. Throw some potions around. Alright, here we go. Deeper into the Chaos Shrine. Alright, so we have a few doors to explore, huh? Ooh, well, I guess we're facing the Kraken, because here are the water enemies. So you pretty much face them in the order that you're kind of intended to. You don't have to face them in that order exactly, because you can always do I think you can do the water temple before the Mount Gold. But yeah, I think the intended order is Lick, Marlith, Kraken, and then Tiamat. So it's the way they line them up for you here. Healing staff, and you go ahead and use them gauntlets. Whoa, the damage. Is this a dead end? No, it comes out the other side, and then we can go through there. Where are we supposed to go here? Okay, I see. So yeah, so we just go like... Seems like to be a whole lot of nothing on this floor. Oh, the damage! The damage! We're gonna have to rename the master Chuck frickin' Norris. The type of damage he's spitting out. Done and done. Huh, I wonder why these tablets don't say anything. For design purposes only, I guess. Wait, where do we go from here? Oh, stairs are right here. And it looks like there's the Kraken. Let's get it cracking. Get it cracking. Yeah. Yikes. Alright, here we go. Gotta love a good corny joke. Release the Kraken! Dang, 8 hits. I did 8 hits right back to him, though. Oh, yeah. The monk just pouring on the damage. You can just keep stacking that attack power up, too. So he just keeps on doing more and more damage. I don't really know what to cast here, honestly. Looks like my null spells aren't working because of the equipment we have on or something, so I just cast Cure. Easy peasy. Get out of here. Alright, let's continue our descent. Check out our map. This is kind of confusing. So there's a way to go down here. Is there something down here? A treasure all the way in the bottom corner. Let's go for it. Might as well. Not like we really need anything else to beat the game. We pretty much got what we need, but... yeah, auto battle, why not? We got this. Between the knight and the monk, this is over with. Over before it even began. Flare! Death Knights can cast Flare, interesting. Wow. That's a lot of vampires. No blaze! Front row. They're on to me. Ow. Well, since I got no blaze going, let's try Confuse. Nope. Big whiff. Dang, they're doing some damage to the monk, though. Big damages. Monk needs some healing. Masamune! Oh. Can a knight equip Masamune? Oh, the knight can equip Masamune and it's stronger than the Excalibur. What? Wow. Okay, let's see what it does as an item though. It probably has a spell to cast. Legendary katana without match. Well, I'd say so. Well, it's better than the Excalibur, so let's equip it. Doesn't seem to have a spell to cast, but okay, cool. Yowza, look at the damage. Some pretty big damage from the Masamune. That's a dead end. Wow, the Masamune with the damage. Bringing out the katana. So, does the Protect look like give you an extra... Does it have like a hidden evasion thing? Does it look like she's like using a cloak when she evades there? And if so, that's pretty cool. Alright, I guess well all that's left is to face Tiamat then. Before we do that, let's go. Love, 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 love the design of Tiamat. Looks so cool. Absolutely amazing. Man, the knight with the Masamune with no buffs is still doing some pretty good damage. Big damages. You know what? Instead of doing temper again, we'll give you a strength tonic. Wow. Ooh, that hurt. Now watch out, don't want our monk to die. should you do? I guess Healing Helm. Why not? "24 hits. Get wrecked. Tiamat down." Yeah, these death animations are definitely extended from the first time around when you fight them, for sure. Alright. Tiamat's been defeated. Final boss time. I don't know how much dungeon we got left, but I do know it's about that time for the final boss. Everybody's full. Alright, let's go. Yep, this is it. This is it. Time for chaos. There he is. All right, we're all healed up and we're ready to go. What level are we at? 50. So I guess level 50 is probably about where you're supposed to be when you face chaos. Well, this is it. The final showdown. Let's get it on.
Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then. But the four great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this.
Okay. And yeah, the character, the artwork and the design for Chaos is freaking amazing, dude. Really like it.
But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again into this endless cycle that I have created.
Scary. Alright, first things first, Strength Tonic yourself. Saber yourself. Strength Tonic on you. And Haste. Ooh, I didn't re-up my magic, but I think we'll be okay. Haste. Alright, this time you cast Saber on yourself. You fight. And you heal. Healara. Healara. And you cast Haste on you. Okay, there we go. Buff up our two fighters and go to town. Ow! He's only going after our knight so far. About Kuraga and Temper. Ooh, now he's going after the monk. No, don't hurt my monk. Nice. Okay, now we're doing some pretty good damage. We can continue to buff up too. Don't kill the monk. Okay, nice. Oh, we're throwing down on some damage now. Attack, attack. This time we're gonna go with Hilaga because they both need some healing, and Temper on you. Okay. Okay, Hilaga was a great idea, actually. Yes! Keep pumping out that damage. And Hilaga again. And Temper. Yeah, the Black Mage makes this final battles... I'm Black Mage. The Black Mage too for all the buffs, but a White Mage with the healing really makes this a lot easier. You definitely want a White Mage. White Mage is like the one job that you just absolutely want to have. So good. Okay, we're out of tempers. They're both still hasted, I guess. Let's see what? We'll throw some strength. Strength tonics. Ooh, he's hasting up too. Big damages. Big damages. Gotta love it. Everybody's at full health, so yeah. We'll save our big heal just in case we need it. Keep throwing strength tonics. Oh, and down goes Chaos. We win. GG's, guys. GG's. What a fun playthrough of this game. Pixel Remaster have been so much fun. I love it so much. Nothing but great things to say about it. It is so much fun. What a good way to play this game. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew, a world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. Yeah. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on.
Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reach for the heavens even as they fell. And now, their return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light.
Well, I don't know about all the timey-wimey stuff, but it's just a great game. I feel like they kind of threw all this in here at the end just to kind of give the game a little bit of a story, a little bit of a plot, and it's cool. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not completely dumb. But yeah, great game. Still one of my favorite Final Fantasies just for nostalgia and funness of play, and it's short too compared to like every other game in the series. It's definitely the shortest one of the series. It's just so satisfying and enjoyable to play, really. I mean, just a nice open world adventure, so far ahead of its time. Just absolutely can see why that this game saved Squaresoft, because it did. They were pretty much, that's why it's called Final Fantasy. It was their final game. It was their swan song. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Absolutely. Amen. I say the same thing. Thank you for everyone involved in making these wonderful games over the years. Like I said, this was going to be Squaresoft's last game, but the success of it pulled them out of bankruptcy, and here we are today. They're still making fantastic games to this very day. Yoshinori Kitase, Takahiro Noda, Kazuhiro Kobayashi. Awesome. Good job, everyone involved in this game. Thank you so much. Arigato, arigato. So much, so many great memories, fun, and enjoyment over the years. Absolute special thanks to Uematsu. Nobuo Uematsu, absolutely wonderful. Just an absolute musical genius. Absolutely great. One of my all-time favorite composers. What else to say about this game? It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's not much else to say other than just thank you for all the memories. And this, now that I'm sitting back and kind of thinking about it, so I've played 3 different versions of this game. I've played the original that came out on NES. I've played the one that came out on PlayStation. Its name escapes me. What is the Origins? Yes, Origins, which had one in Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 on it. And now I've played this one, the Pixel Remaster, and I will have to say, after completing this game, and I've beaten the original and the Origins version for PlayStation, this is my favorite version of this game. I believe that this is the most fun I've had with this game yet. Which is great because when the PlayStation 1 version came out, the Final Fantasy Origins version, I really enjoyed it and thought it was fantastic and relived the whole experience of this fantastic game all over again. And it was an improvement upon the original, and I think this is an improvement upon the original and upon the Origins version, which came out, almost 20 years ago now, probably. So, Heck yeah. I mean, fantastic job with the remaster. Very well done. The music especially. To me, the music in the Final Fantasy games have always been the best part about the games, and they took it to an even bigger height than this one, with Uematsu supervising over the remastering of his own music, and just absolutely another triumph in the musical department. Very well done. The visuals were very fun. The gameplay is so fluid and fast and wonderful. It really, honestly, at times in the original game, the very original NES version of this game, the game can go really slow and feel very grindy, and it can get a little bit boring at times, although all in all, it's still a great game and fun to play. There can be some grindy moments. The addition of auto battle and the speeding up of the battle through auto battle, plus the addition of sprinting and being able to move diagonally, really speeds up the game, and there's no downtime and no boring grindingness to this game at all anymore. It's really just a smooth experience. So yeah, the gameplay improvements are an A++ for me. Music remastering is A++ for me. A 10 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. It keeps the feeling of the original game intact while just improving upon it. It's well done. Well done. This is how you do a remaster right. Very good job. Good job, crew. Kudos. Yeah, wow. Well, all the great things I have to say about this game kind of go out the window when we're gonna go move on to the next game, because the actual musicians for each instrument. Look at this. Absolutely cool. I love that. So these are real instruments we were hearing. That's why it sounds so good. Of course, it makes sense. All right, I love it. That's awesome. So this music we're hearing is played by actual real instruments. I like that. That's why it all sounded so good, of course. Makes complete sense. Very, very cool. Yeah. Sink in the enjoyment while you can. So, I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of improvements to the second game. It's probably going to be much like this one. The visuals, I'm sure, will be similar. And probably going to have auto battle and sprint, diagonal movement like this one had. So it's going to make the grind that is Final Fantasy II a little more bearable, but there's not much I can say good about Final Fantasy II. It is a heck of a grindy game. It's just grindy and just broken and difficult to play at times. But we'll make it through it, and we'll have fun with it. We'll make it fun, and like I said, the auto battle and the sprint is going to make the game move a lot faster than the original game or the Origins version. So there's that. And it's been so long since I've played Final Fantasy II. I don't know. It might take it's probably gonna. It's a longer game than this game to begin with. Not too much longer, but longer. But I don't really remember at all what to do about the game. The only thing I remember is all the dungeons are filled with tons of empty rooms. And every now and then you'll find a room with a treasure. So you have to like search every single room just to make sure you don't miss anything. So it gets really annoying really fast. The level up system in that game is just not fun. Not fun at all. And it's easy to break. It's easy to get way overpowered really early in the game. Which now I'm thinking about it, that's probably what I'll end up doing. Is just grinding a little bit here and there at the beginning of the game to try to get as overpowered as we can, so we can just kind of push through the game because I really want to get to 3. I've never played the original version of 3. I've never played the original version of 2. I've only played the Origins version that came out for PlayStation. The only version of 3 I've ever played is the DS version, and it was okay. But I think I'm going to really love the Pixel Remaster version of 3 a lot, because 3 has a lot of potential, but I just didn't really care for the 3D remake on DS all that much. But I did see the potential in the game. Of course, it is the birth of the job system that they bring back in 5, which I love so much. And 5 is absolutely one of my favorites of the whole series. So I see the potential for 3 to be a really, really solid, cool game. Yeah. And as for my final thoughts on this game, just kudos, kudos, kudos. A++, 10 out of 10. Very fun game. Very short for an RPG, but it's not a negative, that's a positive. It's short, sweet, and enjoyable. So, man, these credits are long. A lot of people involved in this. All over the world, too. Not just in Japan. Very, very cool. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Well, Final Fantasy royalty. Hironobu Sakaguchi and Hiromachi Tanaka. Yeah. And it looks like we're getting probably towards the end of this, right? Maybe. There it is, the Square Enix logo. That means we're at the end. All right. Also, I gotta say the replayability of this game is up there too, with all the improvements they made to the game. The end. So yeah, I probably will be returning to this game in some way, shape, or form. Maybe even speedrunning at some point in time, or just another casual, fun playthrough with different job classes. Who knows? Or maybe a challenge run. Maybe like all mage challenge run or something. That'd be really hard, wouldn't it? With the lack of health. Of course, white mages get a lot of HP, but black mages don't. Well, black mages are the glass cannon of the game. Well, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. It's going to be the end of this one, and, well, get ready for Final Fantasy II in the next one. Adios, amigos.